Hello everyone and welcome to F122, my team career mode. Yes, we're back here today for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Yes, we're back. Hopefully you're doing good, you're doing well, and all ready to watch this Grand Prix. Just waiting on some upgrades to come. Not a lot of resource points, but some big upgrades coming into the car. Don't know if that's gonna have any effect on how we drive today, but let's see how it goes. Yeah, everything's fine with the components. I'm cool with that. And yeah, just not much to say here in the intro. But yeah, on the driver market, I've been searching for a teammate, and I put Yuki Tsunoda on watch because I feel like he's a good driver. He's pretty cheap. So, can we get him to sign for our car a bit later this season? But championship-wise, Leclerc leads from Carlos Sainz, 34 points. Verstappen just behind, 45 points, and 11 points from Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari. 2 Mercedes. Us were just 2 points behind Daniel Ricciardo and 3 points ahead of Valtteri Bottas. So a bit tough for us in there. Down there, as always, not a lot of points. Pierre Gasly, the only driver to score points for Alpha Tauri. Dan Ticktum, still no points, and in front of him, 2 Canadian fellows, Alan Stroll and Nicholas Latifi. Us still in P10 on our rookie season. Ferrari, though, huge margin at top from Red Bull. Mercedes starting to close in on Red Bull. McLaren just sitting back there and watching Alpine. Yeah, we're battling with Alfa Romeo for P6. Alfa Romeo 19 points, us with 17 though. But yeah, let's head into the Grand Prix. You might have seen saying low cash, we can't afford to re-sign a teammate. I wasted money on an upgrade, so yeah, I did it on purpose. As we will gain a lot of money, I'm sure. But yeah, round through the first corner, really wide. Not quite sure if that was the preferred line. Into second corner, nicely done, and down the straight. So this corner, I feel like the driver line was a bit wrong on this corner. So yeah, I try to do my own line. Just be careful here. Just don't tap the wall. Very nicely done through here. Just a bit exceed here, but we all know we can do that. Clip the wall a bit. I don't think this is gonna have a big effect. Through castle section, nicely done. Carlos Sainz sets a benchmark 142. Russell immediately takes it down to 142.6. Into the tricky braking zone of the left-hander. Clip the wall there again. But just a little stretch towards the end of the lap. It's been a pretty decent lap, I feel like. But Verstappen 142.1. Is this the Grand Prix? He finally climbs up the standings. Lewis Hamilton right there, 140 flat. We go 1 second worse than Schumacher. How did that even happen? I don't understand. But let's go for another run with not a lot of time left on the clock. 21st, 22nd for Predator Fight Racing again. Can we make it into Q2 here? Hopefully we can. I feel like the last lap was decent, but there's at least a second to find for sure. Very nicely done into first corner, and you can see immediately now 2/10 up. Alright, Pearson, can we keep the same rhythm into turn 2? Nicely done again. But yeah, still 2/10 up, 3/10 up. Very nicely done, very smooth. Into the right-hander, sharp right-hander, nicely done. Can we keep the same rhythm? So immediately now, 6/10 up, 7/10 up, 8 already. Can we keep the rhythm nicely done to the castle section? So, pretty good lap. Just be careful not to clip the wall at the end. We just do wing damage, but that's fine. We're currently up by 1 second and almost 4/10. Is this gonna put us into Q2? hopefully improving by 1.4 seconds. That's enough for P10. I think that's P10. Yes, it is. Great lap. That was a really fantastic lap, I think. Nicely done, though. But Verstappen and Hamilton seem to be pretty close together. Charles Leclerc just sitting back there, 1/10. Sergio Perez seemed to climb up. Nice jump from Lando Norris. Fernando Alonso, P7. Good job from him as Dan Ticktum eliminated alongside Alonso, who we lose. Nicholas Latifi we lose. Kevin Magnussen, his Haas teammate Mick Schumacher. And Zhou Guanyu rounds off the place. Double out for Haas. And Sebastian Vettel surprisingly finally makes it out. So I guess that Aston Martin car is good at this circuit. I decided to risk it, and as you can see the fuel icon, I decided to put as low fuel as possible for qualifying, so you get the best performance and the car is not as heavy. That's really important. But here we go. Can we keep the same thing, the same times as we did before? Nicely done. Same into corner 2. Just a bit wide maybe in through here, but still very, very nice. But yeah, anyways, it's been a pretty busy weekend for myself, as just now I moved a couple of days ago, and it's gonna take me some time, so if I don't post right away, that means I'm pretty busy. Oh, it's very nicely taken to the castle section. But anyways, if you guys see that I'm not posting for a while, just don't get mad. I've just moved. It's gonna take some time to settle in, get everything together. But yeah, Lewis Hamilton down into 141s. We around the last corner. Activate the DRS. Let's do this as quick as possible. Down the straight. 143. 1. Not bad. Really good lap. We go in front of Perez. That's very nice. As Leclerc rounds up first, Verstappen second again, Carlos Sainz just there in third. 3 Brits in a row, Lewis Hamilton, Russell, Lando. Yeah, Perez disappointingly in P9, but hopefully he can catch it up. So 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bulls, 2 McLarens, 2 Alpines, 2 Mercedeses, 2 Ferrari, I don't know, whatever I just said, yeah. So we're out in Q2, sadly. It seemed like a good lap, but I guess that's not what the game thinks, so Alex Albon's out, we're out, Valtteri Bottas is out, Pierre Gasly's out, Sebastian Vettel, P12, not bad, but he's out, and Yuki Tsunoda's out. The 2 AlphaTauris are out together in Q2. So we're just behind the person that's trailing us by 3 points behind Valtteri Bottas. So yeah, let's go to the main event and see the grid.
Welcome to you all at home for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama, and where a 4th-row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as pole position, with Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez finishing 3rd from there in 2017 and 2018 respectively. The Baku City circuit measures roughly 6 kilometres and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Sainz, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton. And Norris, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Vettel, and Pierre Gasly, Bottas, Golden Boy, Sergio Perez, they've taken a grid penalty, and Albon, Joe, Mick Schumacher, Kevin Magnussen, and Daniel Ricciardo. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Ocon, Stroll, Latifi, and Daniel Ticktum. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Back for the race though. Yeah, hopefully this is gonna go well. 13 laps round the beautiful city of Baku in Azerbaijan. We're gonna go softs to mediums. Just make that medium sit a bit longer. Put a bit less fuel in the car. But yeah, setup wise, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I feel like that's a great setup. Yeah, race strategy, we're all set. Let's get into this race. Or more like into the formation lap. So Sebastian Vettel, P9. A lot of cars taking grid penalties. That's gonna bump us up into P12. Lots and lots of grid penalties. So yeah. So warming up our tires, lining up on the grid spot. So purple parking there, 0.4 meters away. So pretty much good, really good. Perez is gonna sit right behind us. It's gonna be scary. Yeah, just waiting on the grid to form up. It's 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go. Good getaway from us. We squeeze Bottas out immediately. As now Albon out of nowhere from P14 jumps into the inside of us. 2 AlphaTauris battling for points ahead. We are up into P11. We've gained 1 place off the spot. Down the inside. Yuki. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, but yellow flags out. I think that's everybody going slow. My bad, Yuki. That was a pretty unexpected dive, I know. So it's been tough for us to challenge on the straights, I see, down the inside of Albon. P11. So I see it's been a bit tough to challenge on the straights, as I just have to drain my battery to come close to Gasly right here. So Verstappen leads into first corner. Is this the weekend where he finally gets redemption and catches Sainz and Leclerc ahead? But yeah. So I'm gonna try and undercut on these softs. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that from Perez? Since when are we doing moves down here? Perez again. I'm gonna be a big sitting duck here, but I think my wing and Perez's wing is broken, so I'm gonna for sure pit this lap. I didn't lose too much, but as you can see, I'm losing lots of time. Perez's wing is broken now, and there we go. As Perez breaks his wing, it's gonna be a safety car deployed. That's gonna work perfectly out for us, as we're gonna box in this lap. Purple turn-in, nicely done. It's gonna be a potential undercut, and a pit under a safety car, and a change of wing. So it is gonna lose us some places, or as we've been jumped by Perez. Sadly. It is gonna lose us some places, but yeah. We're gonna get to overtake the safety car. Yeah, but sadly, this is how the race is gonna end. We have to stick behind those cars. I decided to take the mediums because why not? 6 laps on mediums is pretty possible. I don't see any situation why I would take, or any reason why I would take hards in this situation, but yeah. So as you know, if you've been watching my channel, you probably know I'm good at restarts, safety car restarts, so we're gonna try and perfect this again. Am I seeing this right? Is that an AlphaTauri at the front of the field? Oh, nicely done. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've been trying to switch back. Perez and Stroll and Latifi, the 2 Canadians, have gone past me. What was that? More wheel-to-wheel banging with Latifi and Stroll. As now Schumacher tries to get past us. We're gonna try and dive bomb down the inside. Double overtake. Latifi tries to hang on. He has just got that inside line going into here. We're gonna take it around the outside. More wing damage. And our team gets past us. How great is that? Now only Magnussen's behind us, who dives down the inside. We're gonna try and hang on to the position we just defended. But Magnussen now trying to go for a move. I'm draining my battery as we're not as competitive on the straight line speed. We're gonna squeeze him to the inside. We're gonna take it round the outside. Bottas and Tsunoda pitted, so that was most likely Tsunoda at the front of the field, who didn't box under the safety car, so that's kind of bad for him. And what was that, Magnussen? Some dirty work there from the Haas driver. He's had a bit of a wobble going into here. We're gonna dive bomb. We're gonna play it aggressively. The AI is playing it aggressively. We're playing it aggressively. Nice overtake. He backed out of it. No damage. We don't need any damage. So Dan Tickton is broken free of us, which is pretty disappointing. As Magnussen's gonna try round 2 to go down our inside here. Round 2 for Magnussen. We break early. Try to go for the switchback. We just don't have the traction. Magnussen finds the better traction. He's ahead this time. We're gonna dive bomb. Maybe that wasn't, that wasn't the cleanest move. But I feel like the AI kind of deserved it. The AI on this game might be really annoying. So we're just gonna play like them. We're gonna be aggressive. Maybe not make the most cleanest moves, but yes, still. But up into P15, as more contact with Magnussen as we overtake him here again. Oh no, that's not the line. That's not the line. There goes our wing again. So no front wing, and it's a safety car. It's a safety car. So because of so much debris out on the track, it's gonna be a safety car. And the safety car actually screwed up Max Verstappen, I think, and he's down in P3. So I think he just lost the potential race here. We're gonna box under the safety car, as yeah, I think that's the best choice we can make. The Haas mechanics just don't care. The mechanics just stand there, bro. Like what? The Haas mechanics they're like, I'll do anything for this team. So the Haas mechanics just don't care, I guess. But yeah, safety car, and we have to go as soon as possible and as fast as we can. As you can see, safety car is in this lap, because for safety car to go, or there has to be at least 2 laps at the end of the race. So we have to get at least 2 laps in after the safety car. So that means we're gonna have exactly 2 laps of racing, and we're gonna be at the back of the field. We have to go as fast as possible to catch the pack. It's gonna be a restart. We're gonna be a bit late to the restart, but can we just perfect it? Did we just go as fast enough? So everybody's going full speed, but they're not gonna be as quick as us, as we have been going at max for the whole straight. But now we catch them right again. Two Alpha Tauris to the inside of both. Bottas, whoa, Bottas! We overtake him, but he's having none of it. So he pushes us out to the inside of Jobo, and you squeeze him out. Nicely done. So the safety car has won Norris and Alonso and everybody. Whoa, Bottas, what is going on there? I go down the inside. Maybe that wasn't the earliest move, but come on, man, you gotta leave me some room. As we're up into P20, but disappointing race for us. We had so much potential. As now I'm gonna be in Alpha Tauri sandwich. 2 Alpha Tauris going, one to the left, one to the right. No room for me to go anywhere. We're gonna be early on the brakes. We don't have wings, so we back out. Bottas re-overtakes us. As a no chance we have against the AI to the inside of Bottas again. Bottas is just not wanting to be stuck behind the Predator Fight racing car, and my championship rival Bottas is still behind us on the last lap of the race here. So Joe's broken free again. We're in P21. Bottas is in P22. So no waiting for us again, but just a couple of turns to carry it through. And we're fine. Oh no, that's late on the brakes. That's late on the brakes.
Wow, that was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
That's late on the brakes. So second DNF in a row for us. I am just very, very disappointed. Another retirement for us this season. 2 in a row. I mean, it's not like it matters because we were running last or second last
And
in
some
Bottas.
fascinating race and a well-deserved victory. What do you think it was today, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again.
I said it once, or not even once. I said it a million times. I'm gonna say it again. Ferrari's too good on this game. Max Verstappen bottles yet another win, down to third. Hamilton 2. Charles Leclerc wins again to extend his championship lead. As would you look at that? Sebastian Vettel P5. How did that happen? But great showing from Mercedes today. Alex Albon from P14 to P7. Sergio Perez just rounding off there, just making it into P10. Daniel Ricciardo. Great showing from Aston Martin today, 11th and 5th. That's really nice for now. Nicholas Latifi from 21st to 12th. How cool is that? Mick Schumacher 13. And Dan Ticktum, our teammate, gets his best ever finish. Best ever result, P14. How cool is that for him? So at least he did some work for the team today. Fernando Alonso got absolutely screwed by that safety car. Same with Lando Norris. We're last. We DNF. 2 Alfa Romeos in front of us, but they score no points. So we've stuck with Valtteri Bottas for the whole race and got no points out of him, but he got no points out of us. So not bad for us. Williams, great showing as well today. 7th and 12th. But yeah, Charles Leclerc is just too good on this game. Standings wise now, it's a 51-point gap in front of the field for Charles Leclerc. Just 3 points separating Verstappen and Sainz for P2. Yeah, 2 Ferraris, Red Bull, then 2 Mercedes, then another Red Bull. Lando and Alonso got screwed over. But yeah, so Danny Rick just pulls out 1 point out of us. Now he's 3 points ahead, and 1 point we are ahead of Esteban Ocon, and with Valtteri Bottas nothing changed. Down here not much points, but Ferrari leading the championship, but by 101 points. This is too crazy. Mercedes closing in with just 7 points behind. 108 points. McLaren's pretty far back. We're still 2 points behind Alfa Romeo. 7 points in front of Aston Martin. Are they closing in finally on us? I'm not happy about that one, but now every single team on the grid has scored points today. Every single team scored points this season. But yeah, I wanted to add as well that I finally got F1 23, and we're going to be starting my team career mode, so if you do, maybe in a couple of days, next week most likely, there's going to be the first part out. So thank you all so much for watching. Just wait a bit for F1 23. I'm on it already. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you get some rest, and I'll see you in the next one.